Greetings, this is Paul the Poke from paulthepoke.com. Today's topic, Antichrist. The beast rules for 3.5 years. There are at least six references to the length of the rule of the Antichrist or beast in the Bible. And so some people will ask, well, how long is the Antichrist reign? Well, it's pretty clear. It's about 3.5 years, and it's stated many different ways. We're going to look at all six scripture references. The first is Revelation 13, verse 5. There was given to him a mouth speaking arrogant words and blasphemies, and authority to act for 42 months was given to him. And in the Greek, it's Tessa Rakanta, 40, and Duo, 2 months. 42 months, 3.5 years. Revelation 11, verse 2, leave out the court which is outside the temple and do not measure it, for it has been given to the nations, and they will tread underfoot the holy city for 42 months. So it's stated a second time, 42 months. And here again is another reference to an end times temple being built. And it has to be there. In other words, in order for the Antichrist to go in and overtake it, proclaim himself to be God. And the Gentiles are non-Jews. They will be in charge for the same time period, 42 months. Revelation 12, verse 6. Then the woman fled into the wilderness, where she had a place prepared by God, so there she would be nourished for 1,260 days. Well, the woman, in this case, it states, is Israel, and she is fleeing from the dragon, or Satan. She's protected by God during this time. God operates on a 30-day lunar calendar. 1,260 days divided by 30 days, 42 months or 3.5 years. Revelation 12, verse 14. But the 2 wings of the great eagle were given to the woman, so that she could fly into the wilderness to her place, where she was nourished for a time, a times, and half a time, from the presence of the serpent. A time, a times, and half a time. This is another expression marking 42 months or 3.5 years. And so the idea is time, or kairos in the Greek, kairos. It's a measure of time, fixed, definite period. A time, 1 times 2, half a time, half. 1 plus 2 plus 1/2, 3.5. 42 months. The Old Testament, Daniel 7:25. He will speak out against the Most High and wear down the saints of the Highest One, and he will intend to make alterations in time and in law, and they will be given into his hand for a time, times, and half a time. So this same phrase, this is something that Hebrew mindset's done for ages. It's how they see time. Also in Daniel 12:7, I heard the man dressed in fine linen, who was above the waters of the river, and he raised his right hand and his left toward heaven, and swore by him who lives forever that it would be a time, times, and half a time. And as soon as they finish shattering the power of the holy people, all these events will be completed. So Moed, Moedim, Chitzi, or Chetzi, half or middle. So time, 1 times 2 plus 1/2, 3.5. So it doesn't matter how you want to cut it. In the last half of the 7-year tribulation, all hell breaks loose on planet Earth. Whether you want to call it 1,260 days, whether you want to call it 42 months, whether you want to call it time, times, and half a time, or whether you want to call it 3.5 years. Take your pick. Scripture's pretty consistent. The Antichrist gets the back half of the tribulation, it's his. And then after that, somebody else takes over. So if you're interested in this, please feel free to check out paulthepoke.com, keyword Antichrist, beast, 3.5 years, tribulation. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.